Well, we found some free brick on Facebook, so I'm on my way to go pick up a mini skid steer, and I'm gonna go grab the brick. I've been up since about 4:30 this morning, getting the trailer all ready to go. I had to put some lumber on it to hold the brick in so it didn't fall off the sides. Shout out to the guys here at Equipment Share for getting me hooked up. If you need anything anywhere, holler at Kevin Duncan. I rented this mini skid steer because my old tractor is just too big to fit in some of these tight spots, and it's not very reliable. A lot of these bricks were left over from old jobs, but a lot of them were also reclaimed from old structures. This was my first time renting a mini skid steer, and I was super impressed. It's so small and compact and strong. I didn't feel like it was going to tip over at all, and the one downside is that it's super heavy, and I couldn't haul it with my smaller trailer. They told me it weighed about 4,800 pounds. Well, this is my second load so far. You can see I'm having to kind of only use a part of the trailer because it's so heavy. My audio messed up on this clip, but I'm trying to explain that I have a chain under the bricks. It goes all the way under and across, and then it comes out this end, and I'm going to try pulling this stuff out. And if I can get it to come off pretty easy, I won't have to tote the mini skid steer back and forth, and I can put more brick. But you can see I'm not using like the front 5 feet or so just because it's so tongue heavy. Well, the chain worked pretty good. I just had a few more bricks to unload by hand to get the trailer cleaned off. Well, this is day 2. I'm back here now, getting more brick. Yesterday, I was able to figure out how to use chains to unload these, so I'm going to be able to haul about twice as many now. So this should go a lot faster. You can see just how tight it is in here. I kind of had to make little paths, and forgive me for being very jumpy. I'm trying to record and run this thing with one hand. According to Google, a yard of these brick weigh about 3,000 pounds, so I'm probably carrying about 500 to 600 pounds per scoop. If I wasn't hauling the mini skid steer, I figured I could safely haul about 4 yards. Well, I made it back with my third load now. You can see I got about twice as much, maybe a little bit more. And I didn't bring the skid steer with me, so we'll see how this goes unloading it. The other thing I did is I kind of moved my wood back a little bit so it's not so tongue heavy. Little backstory, this is a homemade trailer. It's 30 feet long, so it's ridiculous. But I tried renting a dump trailer and just couldn't find one. Not with the same company. I didn't want to rent the skid steer from company A and haul it with trailer from company B. I could just see all kinds of issues with that. So using my trailer, it's free, so might as well get some use out of it. I tried my best to only scoop up pavers, but you can tell I got a few bricks here and there. And then when I was loading them and unloading them, I tried to kind of sort them by size and color. These are like double thick pavers, and then these you can tell are like super old just because of how brittle they are. They're also a lot less uniform and have some really cool texture.
My chain slipped out from under the bricks the first time. Now I tried pulling the wood. That's not working either, so I'm gonna have to kind of regroup on this.
I was bound and determined to drag these bricks off because it worked so good the first time. I figured if I could just run the chains through this trailer ramp and put enough weight on it, it would be able to pull the bricks off.
It's hard to tell that I've made a dent, but you can see a lot more concrete now. I'm gonna be getting this pile next. They look pretty old and cool. Some of this over here, there's a lot of pavers left, but they look kind of modern, and a lot of it has brick mixed in, and I'm trying to not get the brick. But I've cleaned this up a lot better than it was. Well, I just made it home with the last load. I'm gonna get these off the trailer, and I guess this next part's gonna get real hard when I start laying them. But make sure to stick around to see that. If you didn't see the first video, there's a patio back here by the garden. We're gonna tear it down, and we're sawmilling our own timber for it, and these bricks are gonna be used as the floor.